Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. I'll tell you what, I don't usually have an Arsenal top. I did say to the missus, don't mind me anymore Arsenal merchandise. But I thought I might wear mine today. But you know what? My brother Ralph always wears his Arsenal top. Don't you, Ralph? Rain or shine, you always wear it, don't you?
I do my best. I do my best. So, like you, I haven't bought anything or had anything purchased for me Arsenal-wise for it's a good while now. I may have a bag or a scarf, but the actual tops is pretty much as it is because, of course, we the conversation we had about the way that the chairman or the owner is rather disenfranchised or separate from the actual fan base.
Yeah.
But he still gives money in fits and spurts. But it's not like other owners of other clubs that we won't mention too much. So
yeah. So this evening show, and you know what? I was a little bit naughty. Not naughty. I've been so busy. You know, usually Wednesdays you probably see the segment "The Voice of Reason," and actually my brother didn't even realize. My brother didn't realize that his voice of segment video wasn't released today. Did you notice?
I was hoping that it'd be out there, but now you told me. Yeah, that is a bit naughty.
I've just been very, very busy, people. Yeah, just haven't had a chance. Yeah, my brother and myself. We've been speaking about Cannon Fodder TV, you know, as going forward in the future, and there's some exciting content up and coming, as well as, like I said, services. So look out for the promo video, which is going to be released hopefully on Saturday. But anyway, we've got some live news we're going to talk about, and I'll ask my brother to chip in. Yeah, every so often.
Yes,
That's all right. Yeah.
Of course.
Anyway, we shall see you on this other side of this music intro. If I can find it. Ah, dear. When it works well. When it doesn't, it doesn't. But anyway, so that's a story for another time. Anyway,
Yeah.
my brother gave me that look. What did you give me that look for?
We'll move on.
We'll move on. We'll move on. And forgot the ticker tape as well. Guys who's watching now, make sure you subscribe to Cannon Fodder TV. Hit the bell notification button so we can receive all the latest news right here. Yeah, we've got just some bits of news, and we'll just see who comes in this evening. It was supposed to be an original 7 p.m. Live show, but I thought we'd do 6:30. Actually, we agreed to do 6:30. I want to have some time with the missus. It's been a long week. But anyway, let's get into a little bit, some pieces of news. Right, the first bit of news I kind of picked up on was in regards to your legend, Ralph, Ian Wright. And he's spoken about his thoughts on our number 10. Yes, the number 8 speaks about the number 10. Number 10. He goes, actually, this report says that he's been quite sad to hear what people are saying about Arsenal's number 10, not my number 10. He says, whatever people say about how he plays, I'm really upset with the people who are continually talking about his money. Money we paid him, money that nobody in his right mind is going to turn down, money that for him and his ability, at the same time, he was worth it. And unfortunately, Ian Wright is speaking in the past tense. He was worth it. He's not worth it now. And that's my opinion. And that's the truth, Ruth. Any thoughts, Ralph?
Okay. I think the reason why Wrighty has taken it upon himself to try and get his comments across to the wide Arsenal fraternity is because he, of course, he's a professional. He was a pro for the club, and he acts in the best kind of like context of the club as well. The thing with ex professionals is that they do look after their own, even if they the person in question may be wrong or may have other alternative views about the way that he conducts himself in the club. And the kind of thing I struggle with the number 10 is the fact that in a sense, Arsenal fans have become accountants. You know, we're justifying a player's position in the club, in the club or in the team per se, by his results. And if his results are not to the level of our expectation, then it's an easy kind of correlation to make between what he doesn't do to his outside activities. We attacked Bellerin quite a couple of years back because we thought that what he was doing outside the club with his fashions and everything else, all the efforts that we employ him to do on the pitch wasn't what it should be. So when you've got a rather, I want to say, divisive player as our number 10, it's quite easy for us to pick the negatives because we don't see what's going on the pitch. And when we do see what's going on the pitch, that's the most physical aspect that we can criticize, what he does on the pitch. If he doesn't do what he's meant to do on the pitch, but he does more outside the four white lines, as it were, then he's an easy target. And I think it's come to a point now where other professionals like Wrighty are saying, hang on a minute now, you know what? If the club gave him the money, he didn't have to take it, but it's a contract. He's obliged to do it, and all the other bits that come with it as well. So I understand from Wrighty's point of view, but I think from a fan's point of view, when you see a player who actually, I was watching something online about the reasons why. Actually, it's Sharifa. Sharifa did a segment about him on her blog. The reasons that the relationship between Arteta and him has gone, because obviously his views with China is not in line with the club and everything as well. That's what's put him aside. But for me, as a fan, Wrighty can. The reason I love Wrighty more than I love the number 10 is because I've grown an affinity with Wrighty, and he played the way when he played, he won what he could. There's no doubting of his ability on the pitch, and he did it for a consistently longer period. Whereas you've got a high-profile player as a number 10 who's pretty much won everything, but that level of play didn't come to the Arsenal. It came in his early parts, the first maybe couple of years, and we've seen it literally go on a decline.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to add any more to that. You know, like we've already said, you know, we've put an embargo of such in the live chat. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to entertain more. Add fuel to the fire, as it were. So, yeah, I'm not going to add anything else. The other bit of news I wanted
just to finish up on that, I think it's going to be continuing until the number 10 either. I think he's going to go at the end of his contract. I don't think he's going to go anytime soon. There seems to be a lot of chat about him going to Fenerbahce and everything. But to me, he could go Fenerbahce at the end of his contract. I don't think there's no expediency here. I think he's going to go when he's ready to go. Not, you know, if we could have done it sooner, it would have happened sooner.
Yeah, I agree. He's not going to always talk about him being linked to Fenerbahce, DC United. That, for me, that's just pie in the sky. He's always said, and his agent has always said, you know what, my client, he's got a contract until 2021. So he's not going to go anywhere soon. No, what it wouldn't make any sense. He's waited all this time, and only a few months to go until his contract. Really, is he going to go? No, he'll stay until the contract is finished, summer 2021. So, yeah. Anyway, I've said what I had to say. I'm not going to add anything more than that. The other bit of news we want to talk about was our old manager Unai Unai Emery has spoken about his thoughts on Nicolas Pepe. Now he's trying to give Arteta some advice or guidance about Nicolas Pepe, and basically what Unai Emery is saying is that Nicolas Pepe will come good. Okay.
Are you doing this bit?
No, I'm doing this bit. Goodbye. Let me just quickly read. The report says former Arsenal manager Unai Emery sends message to Mikel Arteta about Nicolas Pepe. Yeah, Unai Emery, the former Arsenal manager, is confident that winger Nicolas Pepe, he's not a winger. He's inside right. Well, anyway, is going to make progress at the Emirates Stadium despite his failure to do so and living up to his £72 million price tag. Both Pepe and Zaha were closely linked with moves to Arsenal in the summer of 2019. But, yeah, Unai Emery asked for Zaha and they gave him Pepe. Go figure. Go figure. So, yeah, that's the advice he's given to Arteta. You know what? Give him time. He will come good. Give him time and he'll be all right. I'm still waiting, Ralph. I'm still waiting.
Do you think that it's more, for Unai, it's more a kind of like justification of his decision that, or not his decision as such, but he's probably, in a sense, the conversation he's having with Arteta is the fact that, yeah, he does see Pepe as a good player. He will come. There's no, to me, there's no guarantee that that's going to happen anytime soon. You know,
but also he didn't ask for Nicolas Pepe.
No, he didn't.
He asked for a winger in the form of Zaha, not Nicolas Pepe. Nicolas Pepe is not a winger.
I don't know. It sounds a bit mixed, because if you're saying that the person that you didn't want is going to come good anyway,
yeah,
you know, it doesn't sound. I'm not sure what I can get from that. The only thing I could say is the fact that Zaha would have been a lot cheaper than Pepe. If you remember the time we was outside the Emirates, when the news was coming in, and we got Pepe, we all jumped to say, yeah, Pepe is okay. We got Pepe, fine. And since that point to this, we're still kind of like, as you mentioned, we're still trying to, we're still waiting for that goodness of him to come to the fore. It comes in fits and spurts.
Yeah.
And again, like I said earlier about the earlier segment about unmentionable number 10, we've become a bunch of accountants now. It's 72 million, so we're all waiting for this 72 million to kick in, and it's only kicked in fits and spurts, not as consistent as you would imagine somebody of that kind of price tag should be. So is Unai having a sly dig at the directors as well? Possibly.
But you say that we were at the Emirates and we jumped up when we heard the news that Pepe was coming. I came down very, very quickly. I didn't stay in the skin in here too long. I came down very, very quickly with a thump.
What?
But yeah, we're playing Crystal Palace. What timing, man? Yeah, against Crystal Palace tomorrow, Thursday night, and I'm absolutely sure that Zaha again does he have something to prove? He's going to turn up anyway. He'll be turning up tomorrow night. Definitely. Always.
But the thing with Zaha, he's a bit of a conundrum as well. I think coming up to the time when there was a lot of chatter about him coming to the Arsenal, his form was he was quite consistent on his form. And then when we went for Pepe and that door kind of closed, I think that his form kind of like dipped a little bit. But I think, he's one of those players that he will constantly challenge us. What would be really interesting would be the way that we play against Crystal Palace tomorrow.
Well, I kind of got a funny thing that, well, I don't even want to give a prediction.
Oh, go on. You know you want to.
Nah, I ain't going to, man. Anyway, moving on. I got out of that one. The last bit, actually, it's like a carry on from yesterday's evening segment where I spoke extensively about the situation between Balogun and Nketiah, and so it happens that these two youngsters they've got the same agent, and I think the agent is playing a little bit of a game between the players himself and Arsenal. Arteta has said that it takes at least three parties to come to an agreement. Arsenal are happy with Balogun. Balogun wants to play for Arsenal. Arteta is happy with Balogun, but it appears as the agent is just trying to turn the screws. He hasn't signed a contract, as far as I've seen there. And the last bit of news I've just read there, it does say from another podcast that the style that Arsenal plays is ideal for Balogun, but it's too little too late. I imagine that Balogun is not going to sign anything, and he'll be off. Whether he's going to be going to another Premier League team or to a team abroad, your guess is as good as mine. But I just feel really annoyed that Arsenal have left it the same year that Balogun's contract is done to try and get something done. You should have been negotiating last season, not now. It's too little, too late. So it appears, he's going to be leaving, and we're going to be with Eddie Nketiah. Not that I mean, I do rate Eddie Nketiah. People forget he's probably our second highest scorer across all the competitions there. But Balogun, we never learn our lesson, Ralph. We'll never learn our lesson.
It's Groundhog Day, isn't it? It's Groundhog Day. I thought I mentioned this to you. I'm sure it's on the last podcast. Don't we have somebody who was employed to make sure that this situation doesn't happen again? And here we are. We're back to square one. Was that person one of the 55 that we let go? It's farcical. It's farcical. The size of this club, and the amount of times that I've heard it among us on other blogs and everything as well. We are a big club. We are a big size club, but the way we do business, it sounds as if we're some kind of chippy down the road.
Yeah.
It's really, I just don't understand it. And if anyone from Arsenal wants to tell us what they're doing, show us what it is. And I'm sure in you showing us what you're doing, we can point out the inconsistencies, because it's happened so many times. And I don't like the fact that agents are running the club. An agent is a person who is looking for the best interest of their asset, and that should be nothing more. Not the fact that if you've got two clubs and you're thinking, could it be Barcelona or could it be Arsenal, and your player wants to go to Barcelona, then if it's in the best interest of that player to go to Barcelona, then fair enough. But if you're putting the player in there purely because of the kind of kickback deal you're going to get, it's not sustainable. And what the agent is also doing, he's also putting his asset at risk, because if that player doesn't fit well in the club, that player will be on a contract, will be doing something that he doesn't want to do, or be somewhere where he doesn't want to be, i.e., hi Willian, and it's a merry-go-round. The agents are not acting, or I'm not saying for the majority of them. I'm sure the majority of the agents do act in the best interest of the player, but for the minority who just wants to get their players in because it's a big club and they're going to offer a big amount of money, you're not acting in the welfare of that player. And the player as well, the player's mindset would be thinking, well, I'm a big guy, I am, but James Rowe would tell you, he will tell you that it's a very short career, and it's even shorter when you're found out. So I don't understand it. I don't get it. But as supporters, we support the club. But it, this is the reason why it's good to have an AGM, because supporters can go in, sit down, and listen to the waffle and cut through the waffle to say, "Hang on a minute now, is the club acting in the best interest of the supporters?" But now we've got an owner who owns 100% of the club, and he doesn't have to do that anymore.
How can he be held accountable? He can't, can he? He
No,
can't be held accountable.
no, you can't, and it's smoke and mirrors. Who is it that's actually in charge of the contracts? I'm sure the guys out there must know.
Absolutely ridiculous. Guys, just tune in now. I've got my brother. We've just been going on about we're going through the news segments in regards to Ian Wright talking about our number 10. He's not happy people going on about our number 10 and the money that he earns. It's not his fault. It was Arsenal. We gave it to him. This work got Unai Emery, who's giving a little bit of a message to Mikel Arteta, saying, you know what? Don't worry, Nico Pepe will come good. Even though he didn't want Nico Pepe, he wanted Wilfried Zaha. And I'm sure Wilfried Zaha will turn up tomorrow. Yes, we're playing against Crystal Palace in the Premier League. Thursday night football again. And like we've just been speaking about there again, between the Bellingham and Nketiah. Bellingham's going to be off. He's going to be off. So, guys, don't ask me any more questions about Bellingham. He will be off.
Yeah.
Dear. Just before we get into the live chat, guys, there's a 90-second video link in the comments box. It's been inspirational to both my brother and myself. If you're thinking about maybe in these precarious times that we're living in, if you're looking for a second income source, have a look at the video. If you are interested, you can send us an email. If you're not interested, then it's your loss. That's what I've got to say.
not too harsh at all.
So, guys, if you're interested, you're thinking, what is Alex talking about? What am I talking about?
Have
a look at the video. It's not only 90 seconds long. If you're interested, the email is there. Send us an email, and then maybe we can talk. Anyway, let's go into the live chat for the first time and see who has joined us. I believe I've got Monty as our moderator this evening.
Hey, Monty.
Thornton Heath, Croydon says, blessed brothers. Thank you for that, Thornton Heath. Monty. Say again, Ralph?
Let's do some partying down Thornton Heath many moons ago.
Many moons ago. Monty says, hi, Alex and Ralph. I hope you're well. Yes, I'm fine.
Yes, I'm fine. Yes. Thank you, Monty. Hope you're well too, and your family also.
Hello, can afford to your family. Oops. Mr. 999 says, kind of not happy with Bellingham. Everyone else waited for their chance to get to play, and he expects to just be put in out of nowhere. Glad he's going now. Oh, that's a different angle. Do you think he should wait his turn? Oh, okay. What do you think about
that? It's a different approach. I don't know. I mean, it's a loss for us, isn't it? It's a loss. And if you remember, also you did say to me, again on this platform, if you want your children to go to the academy, or would you dissuade them? If you put that amount of time and effort in, and you can see the wood, you can clearly see the wood for the trees, and you think, you know what, actually, my opportunities seem to be out there, then you take it, because again, going back to what James Rose said, being a professional is a very short career, and you want to make the most of it. There's no, again, like what we said as well, there's not many players that stay at the club and play between 300, 400, 500 matches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're very short. And if they're short, they're for different clubs, because of the opportunities that the clubs give them. So, yeah, different angle.
Monty's saying, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new here. But and also, Monty, if you can leave the link for your own YouTube channel in a live chat. He's done wonders, Ralph. He's surpassed 1,000 subscribers, man.
Go Monty.
Mr. 99 says, so the look just runs in the family, huh? Alex does the same thing to me. Yeah, because Ralph gave me that look, innit? Ralph gave me that look that I give. Oh dear. Dom 1982 says, that's a bit unfair, Alex. You're sitting outside Highbury and your brother is lying down on the pitch.
I'm doing the Charlie George. I'm doing the Charlie George.
So is it not the other way around? Because at least Ralph's inside. I'm outside.
Hey, Alex, do you remember at the stadium? We used to train inside the stadium as well. At Highbury. Yeah, don't you remember? There used to be I'm sure there used to be like a training area. I saw it on one of the videos. I saw it.
I don't remember.
Yeah, we're going. Of course, we're going years back, but I'm sure. I'm not imagining it because I know we did it a couple of times. We actually trained at the stadium because they had like a stadium.
Possibly, I think you might be right. Actually, yeah. I think you're right. It's such a long time ago as well, isn't it? So
It's inside.
Bronze Stutter says he should now not be named, was a beneficiary of excuse me, out of control business model in football. I just don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into it, man, because if I started getting into it, it's gonna end up being a rant, and I don't want to rant on a Wednesday night, Ralph, man. I don't want to get into it.
Get into it on Friday.
Nah, because Move's gonna be on, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Let sleeping dogs lie, man. When you think about it, there was no other way this thing was going to go. Same thing is going to happen with Willian. Don't get me going, man. Willian. God dear.
And we signed him up. He's on a 3-year contract, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. And Monty just says that. Did we really give a 3-year contract to Willian? Yes, we did, Monty. Why? I have no idea. Get him out. Who's in charge of contract negotiations? It's not me, because if it was me, half these players wouldn't be playing for Arsenal, man. They wouldn't play for Arsenal. Bellingham leaving Arsenal was the result of losing Gazidis. Mittentat and Raul Singheli leaving in quick succession. Nketiah is an asset with 18 months left to sign or sell him. That's a good point, actually. Listen, if Bellingham does end up going, Percy, I can only wish him the best. Ideally, I'd like him to stay at Arsenal, but Arsenal, they just can't get their house in order. That is it. That's it. Osman says, hi, big up, brothers. I hope you're all okay. Yes, Osman.
Yes.
We're fine.
That's good.
And Sunny Truth Unfiltered says, why would Emery want Arsenal to succeed? Would you if you were never backed, disrespected, and sacked?
That's again. That's a good point. That's what I'm saying. Him saying about Pepe will come good. It could be just a dig at the owners at the club, because he wanted Zaha and they gave him Pepe and he didn't want Pepe. So I think it's a backhanded kind of like comment.
You reckon, yeah?
Yeah.
Very me, man. Pepe didn't perform in the FA Cup last week. He won't see the Premiership for a very long time, in my eyes. Football, strange things happen in football. Like a box of chocolates, you just don't know what you're going to get with Arsenal, man. You just open up, oh my goodness, what is this? Who's that? Oh my, 3-year contract for Willian. Oh my God.
What it is, we always You always want the soft chocolate, but you end up getting the toffee. I want that one.
Zaha is quality, and Pepe is Jovino without the forehead.
Oh my God.
All right, moving on. Bellingham signed a pre-contract with Leipzig. Have you not seen, Alex? Last week, I reported that he had signed a pre-contract with a foreign club. At that point, the report I read, he didn't mention the club. But if you're saying Leipzig, then good luck to him.
Yeah.
I'll only wish him all the best. Mr. 999.
Another Gnabry.
Yeah. Both Bellingham and Nketiah have the same agent. Bellingham has a higher ceiling. Nketiah will leave in the summer anyway. Do you think so, Sonny? Do you think he'll leave in the summer? I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
Be interesting.
Santiago, I think Arsenal will make a last day signing, mostly Isco or Buendia. If I had to choose between those, I mean, again, I don't want Arsenal to make any signs whether they sign two players, the minor signings. If I had to choose between those two players, Buendia. Buendia, because he's played in the Premier League before, and he's doing wonders. I think is it 8 goals in 9 assists. So between the both of them, Buendia. But ideally, I don't want Arsenal to sign any players. But that's just
clear out the dead wood.
Yeah. When you have no money, you are reactive, not proactive. Yeah, Arsenal don't have any money. And actually, we're going to be talking about that, the £120 million coronavirus loan we got from the government on the Evening Talk this Friday at 7:30 p.m. I'm going to have North Bank Ninja back. I'm going to have Don Larry, and I'm also going to have chairman of the board, Mube Good. He's always late. He's always late for the Easy Talk, but
he's working, isn't it? I think he's working half the time, so he's trying to like rush to see you guys. I'm back in. I'm looking for some more Hennessy.
There's McLeod. Good evening. He says, I agree with Raz about agents, some major changes regarding transfers, and we need an owner who wants to see Arsenal succeed and doesn't mind putting money into the club.
That's what an owner does, isn't it? An owner acts in the best interest of the club, and he's a supporter, and it's a business. He knows everything that's going in, everything that's going out. Anyone that doesn't want to be there, anyone who wants to come, his vested interest is to make sure that the club is vibrant and is, as well as he's a custodian. He's not going to be there forever, but then the way that Kroenke is he's handing it over to his son, and his son he's told his son, in a sense, don't let go of this golden egg, because if it goes, then that's it. But his family and his wife's family are very rich. All you've got to do is just look at LA Rams in the States and their new stadium, and what he's got and what his wife's got. His wife is a daughter of the Walmart dynasty. So they've got money. They're money people, but are their hearts really in the club? You can see that it's not. You can see that.
Have you seen Steptoe's Son, the one when the brother comes from Australia? Have you seen that one? And he said, and literally, when he's saying that, the funny thing is, like, he's invested money. He's saying, well, no, actually, no. We put the money into the company, and he's taking all the money out. And we put the money in, and he's taking all the flipping money out, isn't he?
Yeah.
Anyway,
he's the face of it, but not the financial backing. The financial backing is long gone.
Mr. Nana says, looks like I've got a 90-second video to watch after this live one. Yeah, you have. Again, some will, some won't. Some will be in, some won't. If you don't want to do it, it's your loss. But have a look, Mr. 999. And if you are interested, send an email to Ralph, not to me. Anyway.
I think all comers.
Yeah. 10. Number 10 has done nothing wrong, but Morley has let down his fans by not showing his talent elsewhere for his admirers. I'm not going to follow that up. Do you want to say something, Ralph?
Well, I was going to say, it does. So does Sonny think that he should have gone to another club and to show that, to show or to poke an eye in his employers that he's still got what it takes to be the legend or the top line player that he is, and all the trappings and earnings that he's amassed. Is that what Sonny is saying?
Sonny, can you respond to that question from Ralph? I'll go down and see what he's referring to. Nawash, have you seen Hector Bellerin's documentary? No, I haven't.
What's that about?
Have you, Ralph?
No.
Would you like to watch it, Ralph?
Okay. Is it about trees, or is it about fashion, or is it about both?
I've got no idea. No idea. Santiago says, good evening, Alex, and good to see Ralph. I tell you what, Ralph. The amount of times I get asked in the live chat, where's Raz? Where's Eltel? Where's James? I'm thinking, are you not entertained when I'm doing the show?
Are you not entertained? You're going to go there, Hanks. You're the anchor man. We just push you up a little bit, but you're the anchor man. You hold it all. So,
but I feel a little bit unappreciated now, Ralph.
Listen, guys, this is my younger brother. This is how. Please, just send him some love his way. Send him some more love.
I mean, Martinez never got an opportunity for 10 years. I've been told stop talking about the Leno and Martinez scenario. I'm always going to go for Martinez. I don't care what people say. Always.
It just goes to show, though, Alex, again, that and James again. I'm referring to James a lot, but the points that he makes is so on point that when you've got I don't want to tie them on the same brush, but when you've got a clamour of fans that are looking for key line talent. You're all looking out there. You're not looking in your own backyard. And when I say the backyard, I'm on about the academy. And we had players there who could have filled those roles. And we're not going to know. We only know towards the end of them leaving and going to our competition how good they are. But we had that talent in our back garden, and we didn't flourish it. We didn't use it. So some of the fans out there who were looking for signings don't really appreciate the fact that we do have a lot of really good talents. But for the good talent to get the chance, it's down to the managers, it's down to the club, and we're not investing enough time to put them through from the under 23s into the main team. So of course they're going to get frustrated. Of course they're going to leave. And then when you hear that they've been there 10 years, you're thinking, 10 years. What we've been doing? What were we doing 10 years ago?
Exactly. Anyway, Des McLeod says I've subbed to Sharifa's channel. Her channel is good. It is. I've seen a few videos, and I like the fact that she's like on the Amstel, the River Amstel in Amsterdam. A good scenic place to do her videos. Really, really good content there. So, the guys who are watching now, make sure you go over. I mean, if I can remember to leave the link for Sharifa's channel in the comments box below. Yeah, our first, well, I can't say first, our second, because my wife is the first lady of Canon 40 TV. Our first female contributor on the Easy Talk. But really, really good content over there. DWTT says, hello, Alex and Ralph. Gary, so formal. Hello, Alex and Ralph. What's wrong with you, bro, man? Come on, say hey. What's happening, Alex and Ralph?
What's happening?
What?
Have we heard anything from Arsenal fans circle about? Is it because they probably feel that they're gonna lose? I'll put the cat amongst the pigeons a little bit.
Well, no, what I was thinking, because the last time I made a comment in their live chat, Ray said to me, "Oh, Alex, by the way, you're going to be hearing from us very, very soon." I was thinking, but you said that like 2 months ago. I'm thinking, is it not a little bit too late? Because we're like approaching the halfway point in the Premier League, so maybe it's no point, is it really?
No, but we do something. It'd be good to do something with them. Probably have
Yeah,
do a joint
yeah,
venture.
definitely. Monty says, check out the merch in the description and make a purchase if you're able to do so, but also make a donation. Yeah, using the super chat button. Yeah, I think it's like the $sign. So we accept donations as little as £1. For some of you who are not in the region, because I know some parts of the world, YouTube does not have that functionality there for you. So if you really want to make a donation, we've got the link for our PayPal. We've got the PayPal account, so that's in the description box. There's no excuse. All right, I'll quickly go through again just for the last time. Also, please consider becoming a member. Yes. You too can become a member on Canon 14 if you would only just press the join button, which is adjacent, above, below, all those prepositions there. What do you get, Ralph, if you become a member? You're a member, aren't you, Ralph? I'm not sure.
I remember you get a chance to look at all the way that Alex sets up his channel and the way he edits and everything else as well. You also get some of the I say background stories. We did do a part 1 and the part 2 of how we support Arsenal. There's a part 3 coming up within. I say we have to obviously see what the governments are going to be saying about social distancing and everything else and travel, because I live in South Wales. I live in Cardiff. Alex is in the right end of North London, as it were. So we need to do a trilogy of that. But there's lots of content, lots of videos. When we went to the Emirates, I meant to also send Alex some more videos I managed to unearth of when Arsenal won the FA Cup in 2014.
What, against Chelsea?
No, it was against Hull. I think it was Hull.
Right, okay, yeah.
And how we saw Arsene Wenger, if you remember. Yeah, so I've got all those bits. So all those bits you'd be privy to if you become a member.
Yeah, and apart from that, you can also get discount on merch. Actually, I realised we've got a new member. The member joined up last night, so I didn't get a chance to recognise his name. But again, it doesn't cost. Well, actually, it costs a little bit of money. I think like we've got the bronze cannon at £1.99. Of course, the price is going to vary, and for the silver cannon is £4.99. So with those 2 levels there, you can get access to various content across the whole platform there. Right, let me go back into the live chat. I've got Sharifa, good evening. I hope you're well. Says Des McLeod, thank you, very much appreciated and happy to hear so. Please help a Guna and subscribe if you can. So Monty's left the link for his channel in the live chat. So it's very simple. Just click, subscribe. Click and subscribe, and there you go. There's the link. And but sometimes you get the caramel though. What do you mean? What do you mean, Sharifa? I'm not sure what you mean, Sharifa.
Sometimes you get the caramel though.
I've lost that one. Anyway, I'm sorry, Sharifa. I'm not sure what you mean by that. You're welcome, Arsenal Small Talk. And that's Sharifa's channel. That's the name of her channel, Arsenal Small Talk. Where were we? See if I can run through these very, very quickly. I can see us getting 2 first-team signings before January ends.
Not much more can be said, is there?
I'll leave it at that then. Isco short term to back up Elmsworth Road. Bendia will be expensive. And maybe not to be top the list. Isn't Awa still on the list? Yes, he is, apparently. How much is he worth? I'm not sure. But
What about a goalkeeper? We need the goalkeeper.
And that's what I've said. You know, if we are going to make a sign-in, it has to be a solid number 2 goalkeeper, not Alex Runnison. Someone put in chat, was it a couple of months ago, that Alex Runnison looks like someone who entered a competition to be the goalkeeper for the day, and like he messed it up, didn't he? Well. Ralph looks like Patrice Evra with Kolasinac spilled.
That's it. I'm going now. I'll call it a night. Patrice Evra.
That's what happens when you're on the grass at the Highbury, Ralph.
Patrice, he's a good player. I did, of course, it's Man United. I didn't like him. But did you hear his rant when they hit one of the matches that they lost? And he said he feels like he wants to go back to the club to give some of those players a good slap. Brilliant. Brilliant. I think that. Patrice Evra.
Santiago says youngsters should be sent on loan so they can get more playing time and experience. Example, Willock. Yeah, and for them as well, it could be the first time that they actually stay away from home, leave home. You know, so a good life experience for some of these players. You know what I mean? Don't play in the lower leagues, real tough football, and then they realize, oh my goodness, you know what? I do get the best treatment at Arsenal. I seem to buck up my ideas, but I think that's a good point there. He's one player I think needs to be put out. He's been very, very lucky, very, very lucky. I can't see the 90-second video, guys, but it should be in the. I'll check, but it should be there. It should be there. I'll only be interested if it involves giving LTL messages. Behave yourself. Behave yourself. You know, Mr. 999, I'm going to give you one of those looks again. Is there a Bellerin documentary? Apparently there is, Sharifa, there is. But would I be watching that? I don't think so. You're going to be talking about fashion and making trees.
How did he get time to do the documentary?
Fashion. I've got no idea. No idea.
Okay.
Actually, Alex, younger brother. Yeah, I'm the younger brother.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know the way he's asking that. Alex, younger brother. Where's this one going to?
Actually, he's a comedian as well, man. He's good.
28 Gooners here. Let's get 25 likes. Come on, you Gunners. Alex, you are a great host, but like Arsenal, Cannon Foy TV has its ingredients like Ralph, Eltel, James, Mube, North Bank, and many more. You are a good anchor. We appreciate your work. Thank you, Santiago.
There you go. There you go. A bit of love. A bit of love.
Man. I was thinking, people asking, oh, where's your brother Ralph? He's at work. That's where he is.
I'm here just doing the show, and everyone else.
Arsenal talk sub. Well done, Mr. 99. Well done, guys. Well done. Brilliant. See, a nice community over here.
Yeah,
that's what we want. Yeah, none of this being silly in the live chat, using vulgar language. There's no need for that. There's no need for that at all. That was about the box. Oh, right. Okay, about the box of chocolates. Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Caramel. So she doesn't like caramel.
Yeah. Gotcha. 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Quick question, guys. Everyone in live chat before we wrap up this one. Would you prefer to see Arsenal play fantastic football and lose? Or would you prefer to see Arsenal play terribly and win a game? Which one would you choose, Ralph?
I prefer for us to win ugly every time.
Yeah.
Win ugly.
That's me, old school. 1-0 to the... Listen, a win is a win, man. I don't care. As long as we get the win.
You could put 4, 5, 6, 10, but you still get 3 points.
It's a win, isn't it?
It's a win. It's a win.
Top priority, number 2 goalkeeper and backup for Emma Smith Rowe. That's a good shout, actually, Gary.
Yeah.
We definitely need to go in the market and get a solid number 2 goalkeeper. Because if Leno gets injured, like I said, for the best part of 2 weeks. We are stuck, man. We are stuck.
Why didn't we? I think El Tel summed it up nicely as well, didn't he, last week? He said that how, you got Leno playing every game. God forbid. Look what happened last season. And then we had Martinez step in. Now, God forbid anything else to happen again. If we had Macy still, then it'll be seamless.
Yeah. My goodness, man. Oh, dear. Bronze Dotter says the game is about systems. Nketiah and Willock thrive under Emery's system. John Jules will be the beneficiary of Nketiah and Bellingham. When he gets into the team, the overall standard will be better. But that's dependent if we can keep Bellingham, and that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Now, I'm not sure why Don. What are you laughing for? What's he laughing for? Is the documentary about his shorts? I've got no idea. No idea.
I think Larry put it up, didn't he? Larry said he's got.
Hey! Stop bullying me, Alex. I'm not bullying you. I haven't started yet. He's right. I don't see the video either. Oh, right. So once we're done, you guys need to check back and check in the description. I'm sure I put the link for the 90-second video there. That's a bit strange.
Okay. Let's sort it out.
Yeah. Favorite Arsenal top of all time. Mine is the black and yellow. Oh yeah. I tell you what, seeing the JVC, man.
JVC.
Yeah.
Bruce Banana.
Got me red and white, man, for me.
Yeah, I like the red and white with just the cannon.
Yeah.
That's my first kit.
Oh, Des says win ugly every time. Nice one. Yeah. Well, hey. Win ugly maybe down to 10 men. Also, if Louis is oh dear. For once, I hope you are wrong, Alex. For once, Bellingham should be an Arsenal player. Yes, he should. But Arsenal don't have the business acumen to get deals done within time.
Right.
Within time. Question to you guys. Would you take Ramos if he's available in the summer?
No.
No. Why? Why? He's the wrong side. He's not the kind of profile that we're looking for. We're looking for players who are aged between, I say, 20 and 27. Ramos is in his 30s. So it'll be another player, wrong side of 30, on massive amount of... No, I wouldn't take Ramos. I won't take Ramos. No.
And it comes with attitude as well.
Yeah. No, we don't need him. 40 Gunners here. Thank you for choosing to spend your time here with Cannon 40 TV. Thank you. Alex caught lacking again. Wait, listen, Mr. Nine, watch it. Alex caught lacking again. Me lacking. I never lack anything, man. What are you talking about? Behave yourself. I had 2 JVC tops here, home and away. Oh, brilliant. And it's funny. It's not funny because when I started supporting Arsenal, do I have the top? I've got the traditional red and white with the cannon. There's no sponsor logo. There's nothing. And that's how it should be. Forget about the name on the back. Of course, it's all about merchandise, isn't it? But that's the top I have there, the classic retro top there. Just last few before we're done. Clicked on the HB's documentary, tweet, washed hands multiple times, and still can't get the stick. Your proper drone. Oh, dearie me, man. Is it quick props to Ralph? Yellow jersey looks good, Ralph.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm on the ground. So.
Don't worry, Alex, you're still the GOAT. Thank you for that. Hey! Buen dia is a Capricorn. I didn't know that. You see that, Mr. 999? To all your Aquarians, you see, Capricorns rule, man. We rule. We rule. Until it's June, when we're off. My brother will rule. It's June. The lightning bolt once. Dear me. I think, Ralph, I think we're done, man. I think we're done. We're done. That's
Yeah, again, time flies by when you're in good company, as they say. So
yeah.
much appreciated.
5 minutes short of an hour. Yeah. Actually, I've realised over the last, what was it, 2 or 3 evening shows, I've been like wrapping everything up and like within like 45, 50 minutes, which is kind of good. And the good thing is, you know, like I said, a lot of people, I do realise a lot of the subscribers come to Canon 4 TV as their point to get Arsenal information or breaking news.
Yeah.
And they do get a little bit of entertainment as well. I mean, we're not Amazon Prime over here, but it's good to talk, you know, a little bit of seriousness with Arsenal and everything that's going on at Arsenal, and give a little bit of escapism to everyone who's been watching them this evening. Yeah, it's good to have my brother back, guys. Don't forget, I need to finish off the video for the Voice of Reason. It's going to be yeah. I didn't know you could do that on the grass, Ralph.
Yeah, you can.
So I've got some editing
earlier. My background was just decided to go on a bit of a wobble.
Oh dear. Yeah, so look out for the Voice of Reason, which is going to be released tomorrow, like a day late. So guys, please forgive me for that. There's a lot of work to do, you know, on Canon 4 TV, a lot of editing, voiceover work, and everything over here in Canon. Is that good enough?
No, so networking, talking to contacts as well. But that's what Axe does is really, really exemplary. And you know what? It's he's the anchor, but he's also the ship as well. So I can't say that enough. He's my younger brother, and you know, we're coming to 3 years. So you guys supporting us has put us in this position, so we appreciate it.
Yeah, and actually, what I told the viewers yesterday, Ralph, is that because it's come to 3 years in February, I'm going to re-release my first video that I ever did on Canon 4 TV, and I think I might re-release, I might re-upload the first video that you ever did on Canon 4 TV.
Oh,
Or should
why
we
are we doing that?
Should we put that on the members tab so only members can view that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dearie me.
People are scrambling for it now to see if they can get to it now.
Yes, I can't become a member. Santiago, yes, thank you for reminding me. I will be back tomorrow, not to do an evening news, but to do a post-game reaction, Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. So join me around. It's going to be a late one tomorrow, 10 o'clock. It's an 8 p.m. kickoff. So yeah, join me for the post-game reaction, Arsenal versus a Crystal Palace, where I'm sure Zaha is going to be turning up. Yeah. Anyway, the moderator for the evening says, thank you for every single one of you, of our 10,300 subscribers. Without you, there could never, ever be a Canon for the TV. So I'm going to bid you farewell. I'm not sure if my brother wants to do the outro. Do you want to do the outro, Ralph?
Well, you're the anchor, so...
Shall I do it?
I think you should do it.
Right, okay.
It starts with you and ends with you. But I say thanks very much, guys. Alex will put the video tomorrow, as he promised, and much love and much appreciation, as always.
So those of you who tune in for the first time, hopefully it's not going to be the last time. And those of you who subscribe to Sharifa's channel, you guys are stars, absolute stars. I can't give you any money. I can only give you like a cyber applause across cyberspace. Well done, guys. And those of you who tuned in for the first time, I hope it's not going to be the last time. And if by chance you've been wondering who or what you've been listening to, you've been listening to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.